Hello, my name is John Oliver. Today is Friday, the 18th of November, 2011. It is a little after 10 a.m., 10:35 a.m. in a.m. in the daytime. See the lights? Um, it relates to the daily webcam update, and so basically, I'm going to continue today to organize my apartment and make it suited to this season and get ready for the launch of ministry. Um, I've worked a lot in this place for a lot of years, but and I've changed it a lot over the years. Obviously, as my emphasis and focus has changed, and mostly the last several years, a lot of years, I do my I would also go to the seminary, which is 3 blocks that way. Walk there and for my job, and as well as I go there for my other personal projects. And I found that usually I did great. I preferred working there than working here most of the time. Obviously, late nights and weekends and or whatever Sunday whatever I can only be here because the distraction of the bed and of the refrigerator and of other things. It's not very studious. This is not just a the seminary is a studious setting. I mean, libraries is extra special. And so I need to make this more studious, more productive, more business-like oriented, and particularly to what's up for me next, and not all these other kinds of things that kind of got cluttered around my desk. And I'll show you here. I started to clean up, and again, I want to think in concentric circles. The area that's right here, within arm's reach of where I am, for it to be the most ready, efficient, easy, and then secondly, push back a step or two, get this. This is a U-shaped desk. This here to be cleared. Definitely, I'm going to clear that. Need to take care of these items here first, obviously. And then back there to be tertiary. And then back over there on that other desk for it to be also useful. It's not now, it's all jammed up with boxes and books and files and Lord knows what. So, I really like to have clear horizontal areas to work, like a table, like an empty desk. I don't like working in a little jammed up place. And I want to be able to clear it for the next whatever. And well, let me just give you a little video tour of how it looks kind of cluttery today. So that's the bookshelf over there. I'm not sure I'll put the books I need most likely closely. Over here is, just kind of give you the quick tour of what it looks like. All these books on here. I can tell you a little bit about it now. I'll tell you a lot about it more later. Um, there's my reading chair back here in the corner, and a little stand. I've got some books and papers on, all cluttery. It's a little bouncy thing. There's my little wardrobe. Printer hasn't had ink for years because I do my printing at school. So I'm not going back to seminary, so I need to get ink and hook that back up over here. Here's the little office phone. Here's my wall. I'm talking about a wall I have on the internet, on Facebook. This is my wall, my little reminder wall. And so I'm going to give you a tour of that. Well, not today. Another day I'll give you a tour of my wall. But that's it. And so over here, it needs to be really, really efficient. It's not. So over here, so here's a monitor. Right over to the monitor, there's a speaker, and there's a speaker there. You can't quite make it. This black thing is a speaker also. That's a mic. Little timer, that's nice. Some things that need to find another home. And in there, really important place, Cluttery City. Down in there with all those pens and highlighters, Cluttery City. Down here, Cluttery City. And I have a drawer down under here where I keep more Cluttery City. So, like I say, Cluttery City is just not the way to go. That's just kind of not. Because I want to get in the creative zone. I want to get rolling and be able to go, where's that highlighter, pencil, post-it note, index card, put this here, this goes here, that goes there, here we go, pop, 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 pop. So I don't have to go polling or looking or dragging or just, where is it? I can find stuff. It's not that it's really lost. It's just it's cluttery. I don't like cluttery. It's been a lot neater before. I go through cycles of more and less cluttery, and this is kind of like among the least of the cluttery. The books, well, let's mention that quickly. Um, no, I'm not. I'm gonna have a whole thing about the books. It's too complicated. I look at my notes here. Today, so I continue I did a little bit yesterday. I'm gonna do a lot today, and maybe a little bit tomorrow. This place should be in good order come late Saturday, early Monday. Period. Just get that bloody done. And today I begin to examine my finances to see how much is due when on what bills. I mean, if anybody gets their income they've had for 12 years suddenly chopped off, everybody lives paycheck to paycheck. Not everybody. Many people, most people live paycheck to paycheck. I certainly do. And so now what I do? Well, what I'm going to do is to compose a prioritized wish list. Wish list things for the ministry, for myself, and for my disabled neighbor. I give a lot of money to my neighbor. Gave money for medicine last night. That's a long story. Give a lot. Long story. With the lists, which is important, then to publish that request prayers. People see what need, and then as God leads, ask for donations to fill that out. In terms of appointments, this is a new thing for me. I'm experimenting with it. Is because it seems that most people in my world want the really short version, and a few people want the long version. And people want the long version, typically the people that pray the best, for God's sakes. People really want to track closely with me. And it's a good archive anyway. So it's the first time we're going to mention an appointment of this day. Here we are in an hour and 20 minutes of an appointment with a friend for lunch. I'm not going to mention names. I'm not saying where we went or what we did unless it was really extraordinary. Even them, I'm going to maintain their anonymity. But I have an appointment with a friend, just a social thing. It's real important for me to maintain balance and have some social, a lot of work and business, some recreation, exercise, sleep, to keep good balance so I don't go lopsided. The other thing is that tonight, 8 p.m., it's Friday, I have my weekly video called My Mentor. Now, the only name that I'm going to say out loud publicly is my mentor's name is Bruce. He's in Virginia. You don't know him. And there's lots of Bruce's. I'm not going to tell you what city he's in. There's lots of Bruce's in Virginia. Pray for him. Pray for me. He's a retired pastor, was a church planter. He's doing other things now. I'm not going to tell you what that is. But he understands, and I've been knowing him for a year or more, about once a week. With few exceptions, we talk for about an hour once a week. Sometimes a little longer, but usually right about an hour. And so pray for my relationship with him. That's all. A little longer than I wished, but it's how long it was.